Hi everyone, it is me, Sailor Saturn, Taru here, and I'm going to talk about daylight keeping time, or whatever folks like to call it. And first off, you're not really keeping any daylight. Well, when you shift your timer back, you're truly losing daylight. When you shift it ahead, then you're keeping daylight, but you're getting more daylight. I don't know why. I don't know why it's done. Don't ask me why it's done. Everyone has their thoughts and beliefs to why the 4-1 Rikes and some other lands do it. Now, we know the settled land and the 4-1 Rikes are the only lands that we know of in North Vinland who do this. But there are some Rikes in the settled land and some Rikes in the 4-1 Rikes and some settlings of theirs that do not have to do it. Now, why they do it? I don't know. Some folks think it has to do with helping out the farmers, but at the end of the day, I believe the farmers, both the, I believe them, would be getting up at the same time every day, even if it was bright sun out, bright out or dark. So I don't think it's there to help them be busy and effing. These folks already have a routine. They already got a routine's a French borrow word. I don't know what the English word is, but they already have their day set up, so they don't need any help. Other folks say, "Oh, it's supposed to stop folks from, going to work and going to learn in dark." Well, right now it's dark out, and you shift the timer ahead. So as of right now, folks will be going to work and going to learn in the dark. So the as the months go on, yeah, it'll be bright out, but as of right now, it's dark again. But it doesn't help anyone. If you're going to say, "Oh, it helps folks be busy and if," and I don't think so. Um, Another belief, and this is mostly coming from my belief, is that some folks believe, "Oh, this was a way to stop folks from running the light all the time." Oh, if you know the days are going to be longer, then you won't have your light on. But let's say you're in a house that's, the room's big and the light only goes so far into the room, or let's say that it's a cloudy or rainy day, which you get some in spring and summer anyway, then that's going to that's going to besmirch the whole thought about stopping folks from having the lights on all the time. Another belief was, "Oh, well, all the ways that we can make light, like Blackstone, is going away. So this is a way to stop folks from working Blackstone that much." I don't know. And I don't think shifting a timer back or shifting your timer ahead is going to keep is going to make folks work less Blackstone to make light works. Even though there are many other ways that light works can be made, through the sun, through the wind, through the water. So I don't think that helps. At the end of the day, no one really seems to know. Some folks seem to think it has something to do with, World War One or World War Two, something like that. But if that was true, then it really has nothing to do with any wars. It didn't really help any lands win wars. It didn't help any lands lose wars either. So I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, no one really seems to know. And since it was the gathering law moat that came up with the law, they're the only ones that can undo it. So if you're thinking that if you're thinking that, yeah. And I don't even think even they know why they did it. I mean, I mean, it's probably written down somewhere in some sheet somewhere going back to the 9 between 30s or the 9 between 40 YLs. I don't know when it became a thing. About this is why we make everyone shift their timers ahead and shift them back. This is why some rights and some settlings don't have to do it. Whatever the grounds are to daylight keeping time, or why some lands do it and some lands don't, your guess is good as mine. I just gave you some thoughts that folks come up with, or their beliefs to why you shift your timer ahead in spring and summer and you shift it back in fall and winter. No one really seems to know. No one really seems to have the true answer to the asking thing to why it's done. But those are just some of the beliefs that folks think. You know, will daylight keeping time ever be undone? Oh, there have been bills that have been made that would have become laws to undo it a long time ago. But either the bills are usually beaten in one house. If it's not in the house at a windmill, it's a house at a folk mill at a gathering coming. So it never really does, get to the foresetter for him or her to make it a law. So yeah. And some Rikes, fight it. Some Rikes think it should be a thing, and some Rikes think they should have the right to uphold it. Well, the truth is, the Rikes and the Earldoms and the Nears do follow and uphold Gavra law, but it's not up to them to fight that law, and it's not up to them to keep it. Whatever, as of right now, it's still a thing, and it'll probably always still be a thing for a long time. And there's always still going to be folks in the 4-1 Rikes and folks in a settled land that don't know why they got to shift their timer ahead at the end of winter going into spring, and why they got to shift their timer back in the middle of fall going into, well, the truth is, going into winter. But the truth is, they shift the timer ahead at the end of winter going into spring, but you shift your timer back when it's still fall and it's not even winter yet. I don't understand. So anyway, if you like this film, then follow me over here at the Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film he made yesterday over here when Sailor Mini Moon Rini, my friend, talked about why we'll never be a U2 mate. I am Sailor Saturn Taru, and I'll see you later. Bye.